Frank Sinatra used to croon, love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Now, we could have a lively discussion about whether that's still true in our world, but the point of the song is just this. There are some things that just go together. They are what we call cause and effect relationships. Love leads to marriage. More taxation leads to economic decline. Sin leads to death, and so on. Well, all that to say that there is a cause and effect relationship between revival, the reawakening of believers to a renewed devotion to Christ, and spiritual awakening. If revival has to do with believers coming back to life, as we described last week, spiritual awakening has to do with those who are spiritually dead, lost sinners, receiving the gospel and becoming converted, born-again Christians. Now, America has had three major awakenings in her history, and each one has been preceded by a powerful revival within the body of Christ. The first Great Awakening in the mid-18th century under the leadership of Jonathan Edwards and later George Whitefield brought thousands of new believers into the church and prepared the colonists for the American Revolution and the founding of the United States as a nation. The Second Great Awakening, which lasted the entire first quarter of the 19th century, guided the new nation as it expanded westward. And the prayer revival of the late 1850s prepared the nation for the horrors of the Civil War. In each case, the culture had grown dark and sin was rampant. But when God's people got right with Him and began to cry out to God for the salvation of their friends and neighbors, a mighty spiritual awakening changed the culture of a nation. Do you agree that we are ripe for such an awakening in our day? Then get together with some like-minded believers and begin to cry out to God for revival and spiritual awakening.